Welcome. We're back to talk more about graphing of parabolas. In this lesson, we're going to be talking about parent functions and transformations. Parent functions and transformations. So specifically, we'll be talking about the parent function of a parabola. Let's draw my Cartesian coordinates here. Okay, again, I'll just mark off a few lines on each axis. Remember, the vertical is my y-axis, horizontal is the x-axis. I'll even write that there. Y-axis. Okay, so if we are given y equals x squared, all right, this is our parent function that it's like the base function of all parabolas, starts with x squared. And if I were to do a table, x and y, so let's go out -2, -1, 0, 1, 2. That way I'll have symmetry. -2 squared. -2 times -2 is a +4. Again, a negative and a negative is a positive, so this is a +1. 0 times 0 is 0. 1 times 1 is 1. 2 times 2 is 4. Remember, we do our x first, then our y. So over to the left 2, and then up 4. It's going to be about here. Left 1, up 1, 0. That's right on the origin. Remember, where they cross is called the origin. 1 over 1, up 1, right 2, up 4. Okay. Connect the dots. That's my parabola. Notice it's symmetric about the y-axis. It's like if I were to hold a mirror, it would be symmetric. You might hear the term even function. Okay, this is an even function because it is symmetric about the y-axis. It's got that mirror symmetry. So if that ever pops up. Okay, so that's my parent function. Now we'll talk about translations. And today, specifically, we'll be talking about 3 different kinds of transformation. There is translation. That can be either horizontal or vertical. There is reflection. And there is dilation. Okay, translation. Horizontally, all right, if I move here. Now, this is the parent function, so if I were to move over 1, 2, 3, 4, okay, I'd still go left 1, up 1, left 2, up 4, right 1, up 1, right 2, up 4. Okay, so I'll draw that in a perforated line to show a horizontal translation. Okay? Likewise, we can have a vertical translation that would be up and down. Okay? We'll get more to translation when we talk about vertex form. Vertex form. Okay. That's our trick to graphing translations. Reflections, that comes from A in y equals ax squared plus bx plus c. If A is positive, so A greater than 0, that means the graph opens upward. Okay, if A is negative, A is less than 0, then the graph opens downward. All right, so a reflection, again, right, so we're going to go over 1, down 1, to the right 2, and down 4. Okay, left 1, down 1, left 2, down 4. So this would be a reflection. Okay, and lastly, dilation. So this also is dependent on A. If the absolute value of A is less than 1, that's like a compression. Okay, we're squishing it down. If the absolute value of A is greater than 1, then that is a stretching. Okay, it's like we're pulling it to make it longer. So, for example, if I had A is equal to 0.5, it's 1/2. Okay, that means each of these y values is going to be divided by 2. That's half. Half of 4 is 2. Half of 4 is 2. If we extended this, 3 squared is 9. Half of that is 4.5. So that would actually be on our charts now. So this one. So see, it's like this is the parent function. 0.5x squared is a little shorter. It's like I'm squishing it down. So that's called dilation. Dilation. Okay. So yeah, these are the 3 important transformations we need to keep in mind. They can be extended to any graph. Any function. Here specifically we're talking about parabolas and a second order polynomial. Yeah, we'll talk more about translations and vertex form in the next video. There's also a transformation involving rotation. Okay, if we twist this one way or the other, that's beyond the scope of this lesson. We may return to that in a distantly future lesson, but just keep that in mind. But stay tuned for the next video on vertex form. We'll go more into these transformations from the parent function. Thanks.
That concludes this lesson. To see more videos like this one, consider subscribing to my channel. That way, you will receive notifications when I post new lessons. Also, be sure to utilize the comment section below for any questions or suggestions you may have. If you enjoyed this video and learned something new, please click that like button. As always, thank you for watching. I will see you next time.